Hello and welcome back. So, before we do the fight with the unbreakable annoying dwarf, I've had some time to think and reflect on the situation, and we're going to abuse saving. And by that, I mean this. So, what we can do is, now that we've laid siege and solid out-ish, you can spend some mutagen and get these up, because we really need to try and make sure we win this fight, or like I said, it's over. So we'll cancel that for a start, because that's, you know, alliance points that we may not need if we actually win this fight anyway. And we'll see what we can do. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can't mutagen open the Chaos Warriors anyway. And so we'll pop this. Gives us 110. Okay. So now what we're going to do.
Machines and sorcery.
First we'll go back to the. Well, I guess we can do it here, aren't we? We can just sally out and then cancel the sally out, and it'll save it. See. So what we're going to do is we're going to mutate my boys up and hopefully get some good troops. Because honestly, that's... Oh, it's a shame I can't give the Chaos Warriors regeneration, isn't it? That'd just be great right now. So what's he got? What's his biggest concern? Like, it's probably these guys, right? We can shoot these guys to oblivion. These guys, honestly, they don't worry me. They're only cavalry. Like, he's only got a couple of range units, and then he's just got goblin spam. So that's not really too bad. He's the biggest problem on anything else. We could really do a unit spearman, which, you know, like, clearly we don't have. So like, let's have a look. What's cheap in the mutation tree that would really help us out, if anything? I really don't want to be spending like 50, if possible. But perfect vigor and regeneration would be great for some of the units like the flamers. Maybe we should just go all in on that. What's this? It's a resurrects dead combatants and heals injured before resurrected. Okay, so like regeneration will only regenerate what you've already got, so we'll be capped basically by the entities we've currently got. But with this, we could actually go above that and actually resurrect units that were lost. So really, like, putting that on the weaker units here will give us the capacity to actually get some units back cheekily. And I know I'm being super cheeky with this, but like, we're at that kind of point in the campaign where I don't really feel like starting over, you know? And I was kind of enjoying the campaign. Oh, why did I do that twice then? Also, sometimes my brain is just like press order resolve, press order resolve. I still remember when the buttons were the other way around. Okay, so if we do the same with these guys, yeah, we give these guys the capacity to raise dead. Ah, there we go, we've got it. So we got 2 units now that can potentially be restored back to full health. It's 18 out of 4k, so maybe not full health, but we should get a couple of extra entities in, and that'll really help us hold in this fight. Okay, so let's just do this again, because I want to see if there is a chance we threaten this guy if he'll confederate. Oh, he's minus 19 now, though, isn't he? So that's not great. But what they respect most is like strength. So if we can get another lord, which we'll probably need anyway. What kind of lord do we want ideally to fight these guys? That's a nice bonus. Master. He's already got armor piercing and everything else. Weapons master is really good. But Oh, we'd have no wizard though. I'm always torn because you want magic, but then you don't want magic. 25% ambush success chance is good. So is the Warpstone Hoarder. That'd make him good for Warp Fire. Disciplined is also good. Like, you can't really go wrong with that as a skill. And Cunning is... I think we'll go for Disciplined because ambush we can get good at anyway. This is good, but it's only for him. Like, in the grand scheme of things, this Disciplined Plague dude is probably going to be the better option. Now, why have I done that? So if he doesn't attack over the end turn, I can fill the stack with units, underway over, sally out, and he'll leave. But has that changed the balance party? No. Okay. So we definitely want that Lord. So let's just try one more thing. Just one more. Okay, new save point.
Not my miscalculation. No.
So I really just want to try and get this situation underhand. Oh, some nice regiments are renowned already. Oh, a lot of nice regiments are renowned already. All of them, isn't it? The mortar not sure because it's already in an army. Their Lord on the display. Anyway, these are going to be as highest value armies. This is just an experiment, really. We're definitely reloading if this doesn't work. This is going to be an expensive army. And we'll get the... I don't think we'll need expensive stuff after all of that. Just an instant army here. Is going to really affect his income. But it only affected that by 2.
Longest one gets whopsed on. Yes.
Let's threaten him and see what happens.
No.
Okay. That's not going to happen. we are definitely we're definitely reloading that. This is why I said he was scared something. Okay, so we've got the Lord we want. We've got some mutations which will help us replenish the troops. We're going to let him attack us there and see what happens. We might be able to try and, you know, force this confederation after we've beaten the dwarves as well, because another victory under his belts, it'll make it stronger than his enemies. I'm not sure if it's going to have much effect. I don't really think it will. But if we can get it back into the low numbers, I should have confederated him when I had the chance. Like, an extra 3 territories is going to give us a lot more money. Okay, surprise, surprise, we're still here. Right, so, you know, with any lucky attacks, if we don't get that option, we can insta-recruit and then move anyway, so we don't have to worry about moving this guy. Even though it weirdly says he has no movement now and we only just recruited him. That's interesting. Anyway, it's not an issue. Oh, that is way too far. Whee. Where is he? Okay, so you've had the mild entertainment. Let's get on with the butchering of the dwarves. Yeah, they are there, so not a problem. I hope that didn't, like, screw up my summons there. Let me just check out what's available in the summon stuff. Actually thinking about it. Yeah, okay, they're still there. Good. It's like, if that's just deleted my my summons, that'd be a nasty way to take the revenge on people saves coming, wouldn't it? Okay, so we got enough food for a universe. We're really not expanding fast enough, but, you know, we're building a buffer zone, so that's going to be expected. I'm going to get some summons in just to throw away, because he's got some good shooty boys. So let's get on with it. Alright, so unfortunately not an ambush, because it's a siege battle. But it's a siege battle without walls. These long dwarf lines really do concern me a little bit. But in theory, he'll not advance until his reinforcements come in. Just have a quick look at his army. What we got here? He's got the Slayers on the flank, followed by Slayer Pirates, Miners, the expendable, garrison units, warriors, Longbeards, Dwarven warriors, Longbeards again. So he's just mismashing his troops. Warriors, then he's got pirates. Like, it's interesting that he's put some shooting units on the flanks. I mean, I guess if he thinks he's going to get the flank drop on me, he could try and swing them around into a flank shooting position, which would maybe be good for him. Maybe, he says. Alright, so what we got as a defensive point? We got a massive tree line. I mean, it would be good if he had to come at us and everything. We could just set up on the edge of the tree line and just shoot him to death. Alright, so that is actually unblockable. But you can still, like, deploy here, yeah? Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, where they can come at me. So I need to know, like, if that is actually blocking anything. Because you don't want to get caught out by this stuff. It's really annoying. Also, who builds a house right on the edge of a cliff? And, like, no walls or anything. No fence, no garden. No road, really. I mean, I guess this is the road, right? But still. Well, this is probably going to be the best sheltered position for the artillery. So we can set it like this. I think they're not really going to want to come at us, but we're not going to give them much choice on that factor. We probably want to keep a unit over here. Just to maybe watch this gap. We can probably do that with a reinforcing army though, can't we? We've got the other army coming in. Yeah, there's mortars there. We'll sort something out on that front. Okay, well, mortars are a shorter range, so let's get you closer. And the Jezzails can go kind of wide there. And the Rattling guns are less wide. So let's go in put you guys up here somewhat. And actually that's quite wide, isn't it? Let's put a unit here. Dales, just in case they decide to start coming this way. We'll throw a unit in front of them as fodder, but it should be fine really. And then we've got the hero blob. You've got summons. You've got some summons. He's got most of his spells now, that's good. What's the magic like? 100 reserve. Oh, that's what I'd like to see, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to hang back with you because you're more of a caster, and you... Actually, you can be here and drop some summons and come up in a nice flank. Like, there's no need for you guys to be actively on the front line or the back line. They're just mingled in the middle as such. Stick all of them in that group. Quite sure why we have a random unit of rat ogres anymore, but oh well, we do. Okay, well then we have the monsters. We could put these guys in the monster group, I suppose. But that's going to be slightly awkward. You guys don't quite have the resilience of heroes, so we probably want to hold you back slightly from YOLOing straight in. It's not what we're going to do with the characters. We'll probably try and come in like we can't. Anyone got Vanguard? You got Vanguard? No. One of my units have Vanguard, okay. Can't quite see if there's any terrain cut off, but I think we should be fine deploying here. And he's not going to come at us first, so... And no one starts in range, so we should be good. Get everyone in, set up, and then we can fight this battle. The only potential issue really here is if somehow in 40 minutes we don't kill all the unbreakable units. Because that would make things rather awkward for us. Positioning over to that side. Reinforcements are going to be a minute and a half. Okay, we're not going to engage until this reinforcements are here because honestly, This is how I screw things up. I'm not massive with multitasking things. We can afford to waste 2 minutes. It's fine. The poll is currently quite close for which faction to play in this secondary campaign. Is interesting. So I might try and do 2 campaigns at the same time in addition to this. Well, 3 campaigns, I guess we're going to put it right. The cannon fodder basically wants to come down the hill, right? No one particularly cares about you guys. Mortar team. You probably want to be as close as you can get without being shot. Warp fire unit, that's pretty solid. Let's put the other warp fire unit over here. I don't know where the hounds are, but they can go in squad 4. And just sit where they are there. And you guys, we got a nice wide formation. You never really want to be outnumbered as Skaven. It'd be a pretty bad day, and something's not going quite right if you are actually outnumbered as Skaven, because look at that. You had a long battle line, but now we got a huge one ourselves. Okay, so everyone's moving into position. I'm going to create some groups for these guys, just primarily so I know when things have gone really bad, because when units really break, they come out of their unit groups. Just be getting 5, 7, 9,000 unit groups. Okay, let's get forward. We don't need to wait for these guys to get information. Although, you guys could probably go further forward. Like, the dwarfs don't have anything that's, you know, super heavy metal range long wise. That bit of cliff face there. No problem with that is well, as mortar's gone. Oh yeah, you still got great range, that's good. You guys are mega cannon for I want to move up. Alright, enough of that. Still unit warp 5 throwers running around apparently. Oh yeah, there they are. Right, we're in position. Take 5 minutes, but we're in position. Let's go, boys. Okay, so as always, range units are more annoying than anyone else. I don't think they're a Dillage. One's with a large 10. What are normal slayers? Yeesh, 34, yeah, okay. They're a bit more deadly. But there's things like thunderers over here. Okay, let's try and... what we want to do is we want to try and just aggravate him a bit. And then play it, and distract, divide and conquer. So if he's going to faff around... Oh, I wish I had a wizard in this group. I wish I had a fast wizard. Like, until you get a doom wheel... Like, not really that fast on the movement. Just spread some chaos. You guys are being really weird to ring around like that. Like, we can't know too much about these things. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Of all people. This, where you have to abuse your mouse. Like, I don't appreciate that. So, like, you give units commands, and then follow those commands. Let's turn these guys off fire at will. Old will, sorry. Is he really just going to try and form up again? Like, we do have the AoE heal. Oh man, if we could just pound on all these units in one big blob. I wonder if that'd be bad or good for us, since Slayers have got insane DPS against giant things. that's not really anything, is it? Let's get Gorich. Pop his buffs. Alright, it's going alright so far. Some Slayers are actually getting their asses kicked. This is range units we want more than anything else, though. We gotta really try and focus these range units. Like, if he's out of desperation, just gonna move some of his forces off, then that's on him. Okay, they're broken. What's this? That's thunderous. We really want those guys going. Because he's trying to like move out and get a good position on me. And we don't want him to have that. Never say never. Thorgrim really wants to fight us, but we really don't want to fight him. Okay, let's drop a heal because I think Thorgrim is... Is it Thorgrim? Ungrim. I wish they didn't have such similar names sometimes, you know. Alright, let's start popping all his buffs. We need to get everyone on this lord. Drop some dogs to distract. How's he doing? Oh, he's actually tanking like a boss. Ooh, that's less good. Didn't hit like that. Okay, maybe we need to get out of here because the key is unbreakable. We do need to pay attention to what's happening on the other side of the battlefield. Where's my monster squad? 4. You guys are in there. Alright, we're doing alright there. There'll be some hammer. I have no idea what was going on over here because I wasn't paying attention. Alright, we'll get into these guys. Alright, let's have a look over here again. Alright, let's... you guys to do your thing. I don't think there's any particularly huge targets we need to focus on. We are reckoning. We're taking some damage in the process, but that's to be expected somewhat. Like, he really wants to fight me, doesn't he? Yeah, get out of there. Why are you standing to fight him? Like, we don't need to do that. Yeah, you attack them. Fire a doom rocket at them. Alright, how are you guys doing? Oh, I apologize if you can hear some sounds in the background because I've changed my audio mic many times, so I don't know how the noise cancellation is. So you might have heard some sounds over the last couple of days when I've done videos. It is what it is, I guess. Yeah, this battle's probably not going to up my balance of power a whole lot because I'm kind of YOLOing real hard into some of this stuff. But yeah, we're doing well. Like, he's got so many units back here chasing me here. We need to just make sure we're winning on both sides. Okay, it looks like we are. Yeah, okay, we can pull these back then. We don't need to waste his troops unnecessarily. Like, we've already got cannon fodder troops. Let the cannon fodder troops be cannon fodder troops. It's what they're there for. Okay. So, Oh, well, looks like army losses. Okay, well, let's let the units that do flee. And then we can smash down Ungrim. I think, yeah, that's all of the Slayers apart from him. Alright. Let's get the smackdown. Just yeeting himself over there. I'm not really sure if he counts as large. I mean, he is a hero. And he's in here somewhere. But he should be getting slapped around so hard that he's just not really able to do much. Unfortunately for him, this is just a ground pound, and if he thinks he's going to do anything, then he can think again. Is it? Which button's cinematic mode? I forget now. I really need to finish my tutorial video, more for myself than anyone else, because I forget so many of the commands for this game. Like, there's quite a lot that goes into this game. No, it's not that, is it? Which button is cinematic mode? I completely forget. That's unit details. I guess we'll just watch him die. We'll speed it up a little bit now. Alright, he's gone. The battle is done. We did lose a fair few cannon fodder units, but they are cannon fodder. It's what they're there for. We've taken a little bit of damage here, but we should be fine. Well, that is what we like to see. 600 losses to 2,000. More growth juice. I should have maybe done the mutation stuff afterwards, because it would have pushed it up a level. I don't think it would have given us any more mutagens, so that doesn't really matter. Oh, this is a tasty territory, isn't it? But this will offset us having to mess around with the Chaos Dwarfs, assuming we can survive the Chaos Dwarfs. We're going to sack it on top of that. So, it's what, 10k we've got? Plus all those items. This province is, yeah, it's mostly Slanesh, so we can just gift it straight over. It will end up being tier 1 because we've just done the whole sack loot pillage thing anyway, unless we spend food, but that's not really in our interest. Why should we? Okay, ambush mode. You come out of the territory.
Machines and sorcery.
I mean, it's not great ambush, but it's not terrible either, I suppose. We are healing. Should probably get cunning. Like, why didn't I do this with the other army that had lots of weapons teams? Okay. I mean, I get it. It's to swap out the troops eventually when we decide to have a full monster stack, but yeah, as it currently is, that's not really what's happening.
Meat specimens.
Okay, your level, so we'll put 1 point in mentoring, because honestly, you get too many points anyway.
I am Throt.
And that was the Pack Master, right? Yeah, okay, so we want to get as many Pack Masters as we can now, because they'll all start leeching his experience and leveling up faster. And I think we need about 7 in Throt's army or something to get the upkeep to be super cheap for the monster army. Yes, get rending flesh maxed out. We should have probably used that on the dwarf, but we got him anyway. Extra life is good, but being able to kill things is better. And you now, okay, so you're getting to the point where you're peak wizard there, so this guy's going to be their tank. I mean, we could put him on a furnace, but what's the speed of this thing like? 42. Does it not actually make him any faster? That is kind of disappointing, really.
Master Lord of
Oh, the Warlock Engineers don't actually get mounts, it's only the Lords. That's... It doesn't tell you the speed difference. That's also annoying. Okay. Alright, one thing at a time. Alright, so you're in ambush. Your army is full. I mean, this is the chaff army anyway. I don't think we need more than 18 units, realistically speaking, unless she miraculously pulls 2 full armies out of nowhere. We should be fine. Let's gift him the territory. Oh, I did look at even the territory name where I'm fighting. It's just, yeah, let's do it. Hanging off. Okay. Oh,
A bargain, East.
man, the amount of goodwill I have with this guy is insane right now. I don't know why the Shadow Legion's so angry. Like, is it because I took the tree from him and gave it to him instead? It seems, okay, we're still healing. That's good. Right. Can we actually get you to Confederate now, maybe? Still 19. Yeah. That's a shame. Can we get anything we really want? Kislev, she whispers into the night. Okay, so his money situation is great now, honestly. We just need to not lose this fight by any means possible. Like, if we'd have known his money situation would have been this good, we would have pumped out another army. But I guess that's the way the cookie crumbles. This guy's leveled. Alright. It is a bit weird that these guys are back here still. He's at war with the Pestilence faction, and he's friends with a warhorse and the Ecstatic Legion. Okay. Interesting. This guy really hates me because he's friends with the Chaos Dwarves. Okay. But interestingly enough, he didn't go to war with me. Don't know if their alliance is recent. But I think that is it for this turn. We're not building the Undercities up. Alright, let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if this is going to be a nightmare siege scenario. Let's see if he magically has another 20 stack that appears from nowhere. This is it, boys. Oh, oops. Didn't do the engineers. But at least I queued them up. Alright, well, we've found him already, so I should probably change his location targeting. What's going to happen here? They're actually going for Prague, okay. I mean, I would love to have Prague, not going to lie. So if he does take it, it's ripe for reconquest. Ooh. Oh man, you had to do it, didn't you? Alright, so the siege of sieges that will decide this entire campaign will happen next video. How many food's gonna get? 7 now. I mean, these guys all suck. Just him, really. He only has 20 magic as well, so he's not going to get a whole lot off. We basically need to sacrifice something so that he's going to use his magic up doing something dumb. We don't have a whole lot to hold the defensive positions either. The dogs should be good. We can probably run around and get some surrounds on some goblins and just chew them up. Well, we don't really want to use them as part of the main defensive block. Just does all these. Put this guy on the wall, hopefully, depending on where they set up. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. If you are still watching, please consider liking, subscribing, and becoming a channel member for £1. We get enough channel members, I can start removing ads, hopefully. Like, it's a bit of a pain in the ass doing it manually. But it is what it is. And if you really want to support the channel and don't have the funds to do it, you can always just leave one of my playlists going in the background. I do appreciate every view, like, and comment. So I wish you good fortune in all your wars to come, and I'll see you in the next one.